ashes he went from the land of the free. Into war he brought two things along, a rifle and his faith. Joined the ranks as a private assigned to 338th. There, on that day, held in York, entered the fray, saving the day, 82nd all the way. Into the fires of hell they are gone, a hero to be. Enter the war from over the sea, intervene 1918, all the way from Tennessee into 123. When his faith has been put to the test, the call to arms he heeds. On the 8th of October he went, made a sergeant for his deeds. Fearlessly in the raid of the war, machine gun on the hill. Charged the enemy, taking the prisoners by power of his will. There, on the day, Sergeant York entered the fray, saving the day, 82nd all the way. Into the fires of hell they are gone, a hero to be. Enter the war from over the sea, intervene 1918, all the way from Tennessee into 123. What Sergeant York achieved that day would echo to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, yet from above what they now say. What Sergeant York achieved that day echoes from France to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, yet from above what they now say. Into the fires of hell they are gone, a hero to be. Enter the war from over the sea, intervene 1918, all the way from Tennessee into 120. Hell they are gone, a hero to be. Enter the war from over the sea, intervene 1918, all the way from Tennessee into 123.
They will never take our land. Release the water. Release the flood.
As the Archduke falls and the battle horn calls, our lives would never be the same. We were looking down the barrel of our gun. Now the war has come and the battle's begun. We are desperate and on the run. To the war drum we'll be marching till it's done. Lead the way, we will follow into the fray. We will hold the line, we will not be led astray. For the king and for the country, we are flooding the river. Our steadfast will be the end of the race to the sea. The last piece of Belgium's free, we're keeping a slipper. Are cogging the war machine, October of 1914. As our foe draws forth, we are moving on north. We will never let them have it all. There's a price for freedom paid by Belgian sons. They may take our towns, they may conquer our grounds. We'll defend the nation and the crown.
Mixes my price now.
We'll uphold our independence with our guns. All the way on to triumph for the judgment day. We will follow and we will not be led astray. For the king and for the country, we are flooding the river. Our steadfast will be the end of the race to the sea. The last piece of Belgium's free, we're keeping a slipper. Our
The last song on the Last Stand album, it's called The Last Battle. And some years ago I got a book from a fan in America, and I've saved that book somewhere. And it was something like, okay, maybe we keep this idea for the future. And then we figured out, because the song actually music-wise was like very
Upbeat.
yeah, and a kind of a happy song, so it's kind of makes it hard to find a depressive story for it. So we needed some uplifting story to end the album with.
Yeah, and this is actually the only time where the Wehrmacht and the American army fought together. It takes place in Austria, in Schloss Itta, and there's actually this castle has been remade into a prisoner of war camp. So we had mostly French prisoners of war there, actually. And at this point, they get word that the SS is sending more troops up there to execute all the prisoners. And then you have volunteers from Wehrmacht and the American army. They basically join together and say, that's not happening, let's go there. And they actually defend Schloss Itter against the SS, and they do so successfully, with a tank called Besotten Jenny, even, the Sherman tank.
If there would be one song which I would love to see somebody do a real proper movie about, I would love to see this, because there is so much you can fit in to make it actually a great action movie. I mean, but if you just think about the lieutenant and how determined he was, and like you can see him when we were reading the stories about how he was there. Of course, this is well documented and stuff. It's the last hours of the World War II, and so this is very well documented in the book. And there's a lot of like really, wow, this would make it to a cool movie.
It would be, and I mean the ending when they're finally relieved and the supporting forces arrive, the last words is like, "What took you so long?" So it's the last battle. It ends the album in a nice way, on a happier note, maybe with a thought that I like the idea of old enemies becoming friends.
It's about the Battle of Vienna, the Siege of Vienna, where the Ottoman Empire has besieged Vienna for a long time. And it's a very, very desperate fight for the people who are inside, that they are waiting for relief by the Holy League, which is a union of troops from different kinds of different areas of Europe, under the lead of the Polish king, Jan Sobieski, who arrives absolutely in the last minute, and together with his winged hussars, which was at that time the most advanced cavalry that the world has ever seen, and their charge downhill the mountain must have been, according to historians who told about the battle, the most impressive charge in history of anything that has happened. And that has to say a lot, because there's been some impressive and mighty charges, but nothing compared to this. And just the words describing is like thunder, clouds of thunder riding down the mountain and shining with the sun on the armor. It's must have been very impressive sight, and it was actually breaking the enemy. Only the sight of that broke the spirit of the enemy. And this story has inspired not just us, our song, but it's also sad to have inspired not only us but Tolkien as well, for Battle of Helm's Deep and the Battle of Gondor in the Lord of the Rings movies. So we are not the first ones to use this one as into popular media.
The story of a German pilot who risked his life in 3 very different ways when he was ordered to chase and shoot down an American B-17 bomber returning from a successful air raid. When he came close enough, he realized that the bomber had been severely damaged by anti-aircraft fire during the raid, and then decided to escort it out of harm's way instead of shooting it down. In doing so, he risked both being court-martialed, which most likely would have led to his execution, and being shot down by the gunners of the B-17, as well as being targeted by friendly anti-aircraft fire. So, this is No Bullets Fly.
This is a bit of a strange song, Blood of Bannockburn. I think it might be the only Sabaton song ever written in a major key. And it's a bit strange in that way, but it's also one of my favorites on the album. And the story, well, it kind of speaks for itself.
The story is about Scotland's War of Independence and the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314, where England was approaching Scotland with a huge army, and Scotland had to fight back for their independence under the lead of Robert the Bruce. And well, we just recently were in Scotland, and we were inspired, and we were out searching for things. Me and Hannes were looking for like kilts and stuff to be wearing on that album, and I was coming home with inspiration about that. And when we decided, okay, we're gonna do a Last Stand, okay, that's the Last Stand album, we should do a song about Scotland. And initially the song had only this Hammond organ playing and stuff, but as we decided to write the lyric about Scotland, we decided to add also the bagpipes and stuff, and which definitely brings more life into the story.
Two pieces. I'm live.
Hello.
Hello, I am live.
Do you also have a dual ring?
A dual what?
Like on Discord, like there's two rings.
I don't think so.
Da,
No.
da, 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 da.
I don't think I've got an echo.
Yeah.
You might have a sound device feeding back into itself, although it's only happening with Discord, I'm not sure why. Does it happen when you're in voice call? Or just when it's the only the ringtone? Wait, hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna leave the call. You leave the call too, and I'll call you again and I'll tell you, okay?
Okay.
I have. I don't have it on an. I don't have it on the incoming call sound, but I have it on the outgoing call sound.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Discord fucked up somehow.
That wouldn't surprise me, honestly. They seem to do that a lot. Hi, truck boy.
Fucking VLC is a game apparently, according to Nvidia.
Well, it is good because you can set. Hear me out. You can set anything in the game on Discord. So you know screen sharing doesn't transmit audio, right? You can still watch films and stuff over Discord because you can set your web browser as a game, and then you can stream just the web browser. And I think
You can you
I
can
think
just manually
NVIDIA
select it.
Sorry.
You can just manually select it. Go screen and then select
Oh
your
yeah,
browser.
you can now. I'm fucking stupid. No, it always used to be you could only stream. Back in the old days, it used to be you could only stream like that particular game. Right, I am live, so I'm going to caution you against showing anything sensitive on stream, on your Discord stream.
Listen to my song, I dare you.
I've got it on mute. That's very loud for one. Does it have anything that was going to get me banned?
Nope. It's a PSP game, dude.
What is it?
A rhythm game.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go back to listening to Sabaton, sorry.
I want you to listen to this so I can just mention Patapon and you get annoyed at me.
I'm going to anyway now, because I've heard enough of it.
You can try doing that to load. You probably remember the song.
I might. You want? Oh, Jasper. Do you want to
Sorry?
see the thickest and biggest ship I've ever built?
I am watching. What the fuck is that?
That's
What in the
genuinely.
holy fuck?
That's genuinely how the front of aircraft carriers is designed, because they have to overhang the flight deck, because it gets wider than the ship does at the back.
It's funny that currently
Uh-huh.
you can either buy a mid-range phone or a full-on device designed specifically for playing games on the go.
What do you mean?
Steam Deck
Oh,
or a
yeah,
mid-range phone.
Honestly,
And the Steam-
I'd go for Steam Deck because my phone still works. Just a man.
And also fucking Steam Deck has way more use.
Exactly.
It's got a full-on Linux distro with a custom fucking CPU.
You can run Windows on Steam Deck. I'm not
And
even
that-
shitting you. People have flashed the Steam Deck and run Windows. The hardware
Yep,
is
I
more
know.
than good enough. Which means you
Fucking-
can literally, technically, you could try and write documents on the Steam Deck that's got a touchscreen.
Fucking 4-core 8 threads, 8 RDNA 2 compute units,
Do you want to know the sad thing about it,
16 gigabytes of RAM.
Gashbird? Do you want to know the sad thing about it?
Yeah.
The Steam Deck is significantly better than my laptop price for performance. Significantly better. And I don't know how to feel about that. I think I might.
Don't worry, it's all about their mind. Listen to this. It'll help you build.
Listen to what?
My stream.
No.
It'll help you build, trust me.
I will trust you. Don't play copyrighted music. Your stream is not muted.
You listening?
Yes.
It's good.
I'm going to murder you with a rusty axe.
Why?
If I wanted to listen to the Bad Piggies soundtrack, I'd just go and find it.
Hey, it helps you build.
It doesn't. Not me anyway, that's actually gonna give me a headache. I'm gonna move that.
Alright.
I'm just gonna put Sabaton. I'm building
Gonna pound your brain into oblivion.
Sorry?
Gonna pound your brain into oblivion.
From Sabaton? Is that what you're saying?
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. You're not making that sense now. Yep. This will be the first ever ship that I've built that has to be in 2 parts. It is that big. Plus the superstructure will have to be its own building as well.
That's not good.
Which is going to be a fair few subgrids. It's going to have to be spawned in an environment, not 2. I might be able to get away with making it from dirt, actually. Maybe. It all depends on the size of my edited workbench area, which I will check now.
That looks fucking dumb. I'm sorry, but that just looks dumb.
That's because it's half the length it's meant to be.
Fair enough.
And also a lot lower in the water than it should be as well. Stand. Stand, character. Thank you. Okay, so I could build a superstructure at the very least in the modified workbench area. Let's see how long I can make this ship. In the workbench.
Wait, Workshop has no Linux support?
What do you mean?
Like Steam Workshop.
What about it? Like, of course it doesn't have Linux support because it doesn't run any executable files. What's your point?
No, but apparently the Workshop is broken on Linux, that's what I'm saying.
What, like broken?
I guess, I don't know. I can put this thing again on the back. There, it's long enough. Oh, okay. Okay, good. See, it doesn't look nearly as weird when it's actually the intended length, even though this is 2 bow sections joined together at the moment. Alright.
Sorry, if me singing pisses you off, do tell me.
Sorry? What?
If me singing pisses you off, do tell me.
Oh, no, it's good.
Good, good. I am going to go to the loo. I will be right back.
Alright. Okay. Okay.
Years ago, with Persia came the show. Heeding Leonidas' call, the Spartans went to war. Joined by the brothers, a few against the faithful horde. Hellenic hearts are set aflame, the hot gate calls their name. The final stand, stop the Persians stealing land. For our war, live to fall, and live forever. Sparta, Hellas, then and again, see 300 men. Sparta, Persians, glory and death, Spartans will never surrender. Morning has broken. Today they're fighting in the shade. When arrows blocked the sun, they fell. Tonight they dine in hell. A traitor's hand, secret passage to the land. Know his name, know his shame. We're lost forever. Sparta, Hellas, then and again, see 300 men. Sparta, Persians, glory and death, Spartans will never surrender. Outside. took our battle stance, and I wondered how the bullets missed this man. Cause he seemed to go right through him, just as if he wasn't there. And in the morning we both took a chance and ran. And it was near the river bank when the ambush came, and I thought this was the end that we were had. Then a bullet with my name came and buzzed through a bush, and the big marine he swatted with his hand. Just like it was a fly. Whoa, camouflage. Things are never quite the way they seem. Whoa, camouflage. I was awfully glad to see this big marine. When he led me out to danger, I saw my camp and waved goodbye. He just winked at me from the jungle, then he was gone. And when I got back to my HQ, I told them about my night and the battle I spent with a big marine in camouflage. When I said his name, a soldier got in a medic took my arm and led me to a green tent on the right. He said, you may be telling the truth, boy, but this here is camouflage, and he's been right here since he passed away last night. But before he went, he said, Semper Fi, and said his only wish was to save a young marine caught in a mirage. So here, take it from Blackstone. I know you want to keep it having now. Whoa, camouflage. Things are never quite the way they seem. Whoa, camouflage. I was awfully glad to see this big marine.
Truck Boy said, why specifically a rusty one? And I missed that
Rusty
particular
one.
bit of conversation, so... I think my hot water bottle's overfilled. It's very bouncy, not very compressible. Also, fun fact, IE 2952 is currently on in Star Citizen. It's a free fly week.
You will have base now. Fun fact.
Oh, good going. Right then. Not enjoying this particular piece of music. Find alternatives. I think I'm just going to put on so much. YouTube. Apparently Ford made a gas turbine like lorry. Right.
What the fuck, Monster Cat, got your website together.
What have they done?
The search bar doesn't fucking work. I guess I gotta find the fucking artist on my own. Why is my C disk full?
Don't you hate it when those words exist that are literally one letter off being an extremely sensitive, like, inflammatory word?
Well, you gotta give an example now.
The N word and the word bigger. Because B and N are also right next to each other on the keyboard. And I just accidentally typed that and almost sent it to my girlfriend. And of course, because it's bigger, it's hard R.
Well, here goes hoping it's just temporary files and not something that I actually have to fix.
If you discover that there is a reason that your C drive is full, please tell me, because mine is also consistently full and I can never work out why.
Do you reboot?
I completely shut my computer down every single night.
Oh, okay.
I'm not Josh, you know, I don't leave my computer running for 10 days straight. I don't understand how it still performs that well with that much uptime.
No, I think he started shutting it, but putting it to sleep.
It's almost as bad. In fact, that's worse because it fills up the RAM with your active stuff. So if it doesn't then flush it properly, you kinda fuck. I can't decide. Do I want to have this actually like set in a block or something? The hull here. So it's like kind of like that. Maybe even more than that. So it's like that. I think I do, to be honest. Do that. It do be raining quite hard though. It is very chill. I like it. Yes. That'll do. Gashper, I have a question.
Yeah,
Single or twin CATOBAR?
single.
Alright. And should I make it, should I program it so like it runs off the steam pressure of the ship, or should I not bother?
Yeah, nah.
Alright. I am going to make it probably so that small amounts of steam vent up through the slot though, with like a little slit in the deck. I don't know.
Hey, 42 here. It's no secret that America's been involved in a lot of wars. The longest of those is ongoing and began in 1969, when President Nixon declared a war on drugs. One of the aims of this particular war is to get people off rocks. By contrast, in 1934, President Roosevelt announced a war on crime, which intended to get some of the most dangerous criminals onto the Rock, or Alcatraz Prison, as it was more formally known. Talk about mixed signals. Alcatraz Island was not the kind of place you'd find in
I was
any
expecting it
holiday
to be this
brochures.
fucking good.
Instead of sun lounges and pina...
Sorry?
Just the sound quality on SoundCloud is way better than on YouTube.
Probably better than Spotify too, to be honest. But yeah, YouTube's can be quite tinny. I have noticed that. I suppose it's the downsides of building a compression algorithm around video quality rather than audio quality. Also, question.
Yeah.
Should I build this thing in a single hangar or
Try
multiple
to build
vehicles?
it in a single hangar.
I can do it. I have a modified workbench that I can do it in easy. But my question being, I will then have to re-modify a workbench in the event, you know?
Try just making it compatible with its stock workbench.
In that case, yeah, it would need to be in multiple pieces. That's what I was asking. Sorry, I worded it really, really badly.
Oh. Yeah, modded workbench then, I guess.
Yeah, alright. It'll need to be, yeah, if I was to build it in a stock workbench, even the largest boat workbench available would still force me to split it into 3 subgrids. You'd have the superstructure as their own thing, the forward deck, and the aft deck. Fucking hell, this thing is massive. Well, by Stormworks standards, this thing is massive. By real life standards, it's fucking tiny. It's not even going to be 100 meters long. Sorry, it's going to be just over 100 meters long. Where's my stream? Wait, what? Ford sells brain cars. You're going to have to cite your sources for that one, mate. How the hell am I going to join these 2 ships together? Are you enjoying your bass heavy music, my friend? I will take your silence as an affirmative.
Sorry?
Oh, I asked if you were enjoying your bass heavy music and you said absolutely fucking nothing.
Well, then you take that as a yes, obviously.
That's what I just said, yes.
If it's annoying, please do tell me.
It's not. Yeah. Holy shit. Look at my stream.
That looks ugly as fuck, I'm sorry, but it just does.
What about it? I'm curious.
The height to width ratio is just fucked.
It's very wide, but then again, most fish, whatever the fuck, are. Is it the fact that it's not tall enough, or? I mean, if you look at it from the front, I actually quite like it.
Oh, it looks better.
That was because I was looking at it at this angle, which makes it look way, way narrower. Also, yeah, Jesus Christ, the dry hull is massive. Let's see how she floats. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Oh. Is she stable enough to not flip over? It's very, very wide. Huh. Perhaps overloading the upper decks will result in it footprints. This is going to be good practice for when I build a car ferry. Because I've got to make sure the ship is evenly weighted. I wonder how low this thing is going to float in the water when it's fully loaded. Shit. Oh, I got that. Right, so let's go. What are going to be the optimal anchor points for connectors here? You know, this thing's amidships is going to be ridiculously vulnerable to missiles.
Well, you better have some good ballast tanks. Or
Nah,
ballast pumps.
not even that. Because you hit this thing amidships, and you have about a 50% probability of splitting the ship in two. That's what I meant.
Ah, I see.
Yes. I'm just going to put two of these back to back, just to see if the connection mechanism even works. What you streaming?
Stonky wonky.
Nice. I will take a look. Okay, just straight up sank. Instant. Okay, right. I forgot to put a connector in apparently. Just meant that both halves immediately sank, which is suboptimal. I am a good storm worker. CATOBAR. It doesn't sound like a military grade launch system, does it?
No.
Sounds like someone made a fucking lawyer's exam for cats. I'm being completely honest.
That's a slight issue.
Fuck yes, it works. No, doesn't matter, I guess. Look at that. Look at how cool it looks.
It looks cool.
Thank
Does
you.
it float?
Yeah, it floated. It's currently just two massive interior walls like a central bulkhead. I haven't worked out how I'm going to get stuff through the middle yet, but I might ultra optimize this thing, so that won't even be necessary. I haven't decided yet. If I want to make it a sim speed killer, or make it not particularly, usable outside of landing planes on it. I might give it some rudimentary crew quarters, and everything else is just going to be like open space. So if it gets damaged, it sinks.
Fuck yeah, the launch system works.
What launch system?
The catapult.
I thought you'd already tested that.
Yeah, but like, with the plane actually gaining enough speed.
Oh, I think I understand. I think. This thing is going to look so cool and it's got CATOBAR installed, but I still can't decide whether I should give it a fucking cope slope or not, though. I don't think so, because it slows planes down, but I might try and land a plane on it. Yeah, I'm going to try and land a plane on it. This thing.
It would be way cooler to watch a plane dip down a bit and then recover than fucking fail.
Yeah,
Because of a fucking dumb ramp.
There's a reason they are called cope slopes. It is because they are uncool. They are cope.
Oh yeah, I haven't shown you my new plane, have I?
I don't think so, no. Come on, engines, you want to light?
This is the new plan.
No, truck boy, the cope slope won't help. It'll just make it shit. Well, I mean, this is the aircraft that I tested the launch mechanism with. So I'm gonna have. This is the aircraft I'm gonna be testing a resting mechanism with as well. When I get around to building that, which will probably work on the same principle. It'll be a whole load of hardpoint connectors connected to winches and shit. I don't know if you can call two front halves of carrier with a gap in the middle of the deck stuck together a commercial jet. Not a commercial jet. Back. Holy shit! I forgot how terribly this thing handles, but we are just gonna try and do our best. Quick. Out. Oh dear. Oh no. The shit jet SP has crashed. That's because at the moment it has literally nothing inside it. There's just an empty shell. It's going to sit significantly lower in the water once it's got, you know, engines, and boilers, crew quarters, and ballast. Both permanent ballast and removable ballast in the form of water. You are absolutely fucking grooving, Ashba. Holy fuck, you are moving.
This is actually a relatively slow jet.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the airspeed.
Oh, yeah. No. You misunderstand me. You misunderstand me, Mr. Truck Boy. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Yeah? Also, sliders and rockets are less effective than the system I use. So, here we go. Apparently I didn't save this after I made a whole load of various alterations to it, so that's good. Let me check something. Is this thing trimmed out properly? No? Let's fix that. That's not correctly trimmed. But yes, let me show you the thing. As far as I'm aware, this has never been attempted in Stormworks before. The proper full-on CATOBAR system. Mine works. A tiny cope slope on the nose helps, but is not necessary. This aircraft is too underpowered to make full use of the system without, shall we say, a significant amount of praying and butt clenching. And even then, more likely than not, it's just going to fucking plunge into the water. But this thing is so ridiculously overpowered that anything lighter than this will be completely okay. Although I don't appear to have saved any more changes to it, so I'm just going to very quickly...
Recall, any idea how to stop this?
Stop what? What's this?
I'm leaning to the right, but fucking the plane's taking a left.
No, I think that's actually realistic. Roll induces pitch, and pitch induces roll. Not pitch, yaw, sorry. I'm pretty sure that's actually somewhat realistic. I wouldn't swear to it, though.
Fucking pushing the engine, eating fuel. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a fucking extra 40 fucking meters a second. Yay.
No, I mean like attempted by anyone who's then gone ahead and uploaded it to the workshop. I've not seen a single CATOBAR system in the entire time I've been playing this game. Sorry, I'm talking to someone else as well. I'm talking to some guy in chat. I think it's someone I know, but I wouldn't swear to it. This is currently just the cat bit of the CATOBAR, but the O-bar bit will be coming. Get this thing's engines spun up and running, full tilt. Yes.
Did I notice you put an R walk off the living?
Yes, you did.
Which would it be called?
Hands.
You might like to shut your window. Should I put the heating on for half an hour?
No, it's fine. It's only my hands, nowhere else.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
I'll leave you in peace then.
No, it's not. Let me show you. You didn't actually see half of it. Let me just bring the system back again into its operational, like ready to go position. Although I think it's broken. For some reason, I think it is actually. I think it's broken itself. It's got stuck on something. Ah, yeah, contact sensors are being the contact sensors. Somehow it's managed to get itself stuck. 8 contact sensors in this game with a action. Oh right, yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, I spent some time on this. Some significant time on this. I think about probably, what was it, Gasper, an hour and a half earlier?
Sorry.
How long did we spend on CATOBAR? An hour and a half?
I think, yeah.
So let's just let CATOBAR reset, if it can. I don't actually think it might be stuck. CATOBAR might be stuck because of the fucking contact sensors. Contact sensors being cringe, as always. I think it is. Spawn the fucker. I'm gonna show a view from below anyway, though, because. But yeah, this is the test vehicle that I put together specifically for this purpose. There we go, the tension's coming in now, and you can see I'm drifting all over the deck as a result. Right, then, let's get this thing up to 100 throttle. Come down to the launch button and press the launch button, and off it goes. Look at that. Bye-bye plane. And the question now is the catapult mechanism stuck? And the answer is no. So, I'm going to show you how it functions without something on it. Hello, Jet. I'm sure yours has its benefits too. Don't be so harsh on yourself now. Shit, I have text messages to answer. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm drifting all over the place. Right then. This thing's fully tensioned. Let us launch it. You can see without a load, it does get stuck. It shouldn't get stuck, but it does sometimes get stuck. It's a little unreliable like that. Stormworks physics are not forgiving the best of times, so I'm just going to do that in order to attempt to make it a bit more resilient against that sort of thing. And I'm going to launch it again. good thing about the design of this CATOBAR is that it is compatible with literally any vehicle that has a hardpoint connector mounted somewhere on it, preferably by the nose wheel, with the bottom of the hardpoint connector with a block's worth of clearance like that. It might severely depress your suspension in some instances, like this one, but or like this one it would if this one's wheel wasn't that small. Yeah. Right, let's go. Yeah, go for launch. Let me show you the mechanism from below. Does need a little more refining, but that's tuned on a per CATOBAR basis because the length of the CATOBAR can change so much. We are now building tension, ready for the mechanism to trigger. Tension is now built. This thing is effectively ready to launch. All we need to do is throttle up the engines of the aircraft that we are going to be launching, crouch so we don't get hit, wait for the engines to rev up, and then fire. And bye-bye plane. Goes.
You know the plane bounced.
I saw the plane bounce that time, yeah. It does sometimes and doesn't other times. And this is the low-down version of the CATOBAR launcher anyway, because I lost the other version. But it should have an entire another depth's worth of clearance on this thing. But it doesn't, because I lost that version of the launcher. Which is why I had to rebuild the double winch system, etc. Now we're going to test it with no load. We're going to see if it gets stuck again. Also, guys, but don't forget, that aircraft has very, very little in the way of pitch authority because of the poor positioning of its engines. I've tried flying it, and you can hold maximum pitch up, and it'll pitch up really, really lazily. It's really, really bad.
Oh, okay.
And on top of that, it's also ridiculously heavy for a CATOBAR system. So, really speaking, it'll probably be okay. And if it's not, then I'll just have to upgrade it a bit more and put another winch in it. Right then, fire. Okay, so apparently putting more stoppers on there has fixed it. But now it gets stuck. It does appear to have a minor issue with the contact sensors. That's fine, because the contact sensors are actually redundant anyway. I can just remove them. Which is good. It is good. The contact sensors are literally the only thing catching it. Oops. Reply to those text messages fine. Oh, I already did. I wonder how the ship will react in open water when someone revs their fucking jet engines up on the deck in order to launch the CATOBAR. It's not exactly as big as a real-life aircraft carrier. I am a bit worried about that, to be honest. We'll just have to see how it goes, I suppose. I might have to put, like, balancing engines on the carrier. Huh. Swansea has a flood alert, a yellow warning for wind, and a yellow warning for rain. It's a bit stormy at the moment.
Hope you'll be alright.
Oh, I live on top of a hill. I'll be fine, don't worry. Thank you, though. there's a house in Monmouth that's been built with a stream underneath the living room.
What the fuck? How?
Like they just put it in a little culvert under the house.
Why would you want to do that?
Because it's probably easier than diverting it. And if you just try and stop it altogether, it'll just end up undermining the foundations. It actually makes a lot of sense. If you're clinically insane, but... Bonk. CATOBAR test bed, there we go. Oh, it's so thick. I built a thick ship. With a whole 1 block's worth of space in the front. Oh, it's so laggy. I mean, I could build it that long. I'm not going to, but I could. Be a bit too long, though. Ooh, game, come on. Yeah, that's a good length. Let's mark out where the superstructure's going to go. Yup. You went to the shop?
I forgot to buy milk. You'll have to go out tomorrow. But
That's fine. Thank you so much.
don't eat all the biscuits.
I can't promise. Oh, blimey. This packet has gone to shit. Right, fine. These packets aren't great anyway.
Got a tearing thing that I ignored and opened it at the end.
Oh, okay. Sometimes they don't have them.
Again?
Sometimes they say they have them, but they're not actually there,
Oh,
or they're
I know.
mispositioned. And sometimes it's just not being put on the packet, and it's really annoying.
Well, I went for the I'm going to open it at the end.
Honestly, I'm kind of burning out for today. Hi, XFX Power. How's it going?
Wanna do a quick dogfight?
Sorry, I have my mouth full. I don't really have a dogfight capable aircraft.
Just any plane. You don't need much qualifications.
I don't have a plane that has weapons on it. Apart from a single plane that has, like, 2 guns, like literally fixed guns, and bombs. And is insanely hard to take off correctly. So, I mean, you know.
Perfect.
You'll absolutely massacre me. But if you're sure.
Do you have any ground vehicles?
Um,
Was it
Nope.
red?
Hang on. I might. I have a couple. Neither of them are particularly good. And one of them doesn't even really work, but here we go. I think this is the one that has its that has all its ammunition in the turret. Which means if you land a shot on the turret, I'm fucking dead. Also, I am not completely refitting this thing's ammunition loadout. I have no idea what it has. Let me find out for you. There's one problem with this thing, though, that I could roll. It requires 2 people to operate it.
Oh.
You need a gunnery officer and a driver, at the very least.
Ah, God. Well, I guess I can pick a multi-crew tank and then we duke it out a bit.
What do you mean?
Well, if we both have multi-crew tanks, then we're both gonna suffer equally, ish.
I mean, sure, if you really want to handicap yourself, you can. If I'm being honest, I don't really want to.
Alright,
Sorry, man.
that's good.
I'm probably going to go now.
Alright, you have fun.
And you, and bye-bye.
Bye.
This does apply to the stream as well, I'm afraid. I'm gonna go. I'm very sorry. I will stream. I still don't have a stream schedule. I just stream whenever the fuck I feel like it, so bye-bye.